Starting, ready? And we're on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy to open this debate about Marx and the internet. What I'm going to talk to you about today is, first of all, about taking control of the production of things, of merchandise, and etc., etc. And second of all, I'm going to analyze two study cases that will show you how, with the internet, now the working class has the power to overcome the brainwash that he receives from the capital owners, which dominate the media and the culture with the ideas that suit them and work best for them. So let's just begin. We believe let's take a look at the world before the internet. Before the internet, we have the capital owners. Those are the people with the bucks, people with the money. Those are the people who set up factories. Those are the people who determine basically how our lives look, because we depend on them, the middle class, for our living, for the money to bring home to feed our families. No. Now, we claim that this class is in fact dominates the lower classes of society with the media and the culture that exists in the country. How does that happen? Producing media before the internet time is something that is very, very expensive. You need means you need technology, you need working power. That costs a lot of money. What does that mean? That not everybody can do it, okay? The people who can do it, who put the money to do these things, get in fact the legitimacy to put out their message in the media, okay? And why is that a problem? Because the message that they send out is the message that works for them. What do I mean? We get mainstream journalism, we get mainstream movies, and we get perceptions of reality that serve the capital owner. Like what? Like consumerism. We're fed up with the idea that what we have isn't enough, that we always need to buy more stuff, better stuff, the newest iPhone that comes out, the new Apple computer that comes out. That is what the media tells us. And why is that? Because they're the people who make money when we buy this stuff. We enslave ourselves in work to afford these stuff, and what we're working for them. So they actually kind of make money on us twice. Okay? Now, before the internet area, we were passive consumer of these messages, okay? There was not much we can do about it. We got them on the radio, we got them in the newspaper, we got them in the TV, and even in movies, all these things which cost a lot of money to protect. But notice what happens once the internet came and joined our world. Internet is free. Internet is very easy to learn how to write, HTTP scripts. More than that, even if you don't know how to write the script, even if you don't own a computer with internet, you can go and to any cafe and lodge on the internet for a couple of minutes and broadcast on YouTube all kinds of small movies you took with a basic camera, or you can write blogs in the internet. But today we see that it's not like one or two, like in the movie industry, when you have one movie that comes out that maybe wants to undermine the conceptions. We see this in hundreds of thousands. Every day there are hundreds of thousands new posts and blogs coming up, new YouTube movies, and all of them, in fact, and they can go against the mainstream media, the mainstream ideas that we get in all the other medias. More than that, once I produce a movie, a short movie, and put it on YouTube, I in fact learn the difference between if I put dramatic